So you're thinking about moving to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or maybe in this case, Boca Raton, Florida. In this video, I'm going to share with you and show you where the locals like to go and hang out, as well as 3 different properties so you can see what may fit with your budget. So we are right here in Boca Raton in downtown Boca. This is called Meisner Park, where most people like to come and hang out. You have some great shops, whether it's Sur La Table. Believe it or not, they have cooking classes for adults as well as children. They also have very famous Tommy Bahama. There are other shops. One very famous place people love to go is Mac's Grill. They do have live music on the weekends, certain time of the season, especially winter when it's really busy. There's also even Kendra Scott jewelry place, as well as a Mexican. So you can come here and really come shopping, whether it's for skincare, just to come out and eat. Maybe you want to go shopping for some clothes or just hang out. You will see young people here as well as older. It's a huge mix, whether it's retired or even family. But a lot of people know Meisner Park here in Boca. What's really great about Meisner Park is that they have this amphitheater right here behind me. So they do have amazing art. So you can come here, watch performances, music, ballet, and right next to it is the actual Boca Raton Museum of Art. So many times I see school buses parked here and children coming for field trips. So it's nice to have this cultural art piece connected to the shopping plaza. My name is Adela Philipson, and I am a local realtor right here in the greater Fort Lauderdale, Florida area. So if you are thinking about moving here in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. All the information is down below in the description as well as in the comments. Fun fact about Boca Raton, most people think that Boca Raton is a Latin name. They think it means the rat's mouth. In fact, that's not true at all. Long time ago, pirates used to come in through the Boca Inlet and actually steal from the wealthy and exit from the Boca Inlet. That's why it's referred to as Boca Raton, meaning the thieves. So it's named after thieves, not a rat's mouth. We're right here in Royal Palm Place. This is actually a smaller shopping plaza, not far from Meisner Park. This is actually where you will find some smaller boutiques, Italian restaurants, bars, pubs, nail salons, even Pure Bar. If you are looking for the most beautiful beach here in Southeast Florida, it is in Boca Raton. Little did you know, the reason for that is because it's very difficult to get access to the Boca Raton beach. It's very limited parking, and even if you're a resident or maybe you're renting an apartment or a house, if you live here, you have to go to the city and get a special permit parking pass to even park in private selected parking lots here in Boca. So you really won't see that many tourists there, and it's very quiet. That's why it's the nicest, quiet, prettiest beach in Southeast Florida. So this is the beach right here in Boca. I'm actually right off of Palmetto Park Road. It is a small parking lot, so thankfully I was able to find a spot. You will see most people park a little further away, or maybe they're even walking and crossing over the bridge just to get to this beach. But it's a lot more quiet than some of the other cities, for example, compared to Fort Lauderdale Beach or even Miami. Now, if you are thinking about purchasing in Boca, to give you an idea of what you can possibly purchase, if you want something along the beach, you will be looking at condos. If you buy a property east of the 95 freeway, you will be looking at single-family homes as well as a mix of condos. They are not gated. Once you are on the west side of the 95 freeway, it is predominantly gated communities where they are manned, and even if you have guests or family coming to see you, you have to make sure to call the security guard so that they are allowed into the community. So this home right behind me has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It is 1,587 square feet. They are asking for $765,000. If you'll notice, this home behind me is designed a little bit different, but to give you an idea compared to the neighbors, it is pretty much similar. It looks like they designed them the same. This is Spanish River Villas. The reason the roofs are actually angled that way is to have skylights built in, so it allows for a lot of natural light. Now let me kind of show you, if you can kind of see behind me, that roof, for example, has 4 little windows right there. So that's actually how you get a lot of natural light. But this home is at the end of a cul-de-sac, so just kind of spinning you around, you can kind of see how the homes are designed about the same. Now that home that I did show you did also have a pool. So again, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,587 square feet, asking $765,000, and we are on the east side of Boca, so it's great. And you're not far from the beach. This is not a gated community. This home right behind me features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It is 1,870 square feet. They are asking for 1.5, but what's great about this home, it is on the water. You have ocean access, and this happens to be kind of like a finger. So it is a dead end that way, so it's nice and quiet. Let me show you the neighbors' homes. So this area, actually that home was built in the 60s, and most of the homes here as well, but if you can kind of see across the way, they have remodeled it. They even have spectacular landscaping, great nice new roof, complete new exterior as well. This home, it looks like over the years they ended up adding on, so you do kind of have like a 2-story there. This particular home is still a single story. It does look like they have done some kind of upgrades, but it's so nice. I just, driving in here, I just saw kids, walking the dog. Everyone's so nice, people waving. But it looks like everybody really takes care of their property here. Great, spectacular location, especially being here in East Boca. And for the price point of 1.5, that is a really, really great deal, being located right here in Boca. So that is the end, and you can kind of see everybody has a similar style 1-story home. This house right behind me features 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It is 3,147 square feet. They are asking for 2.5, and that's actually because it is on the water. Now, this house was built in the 70s, and let me show you the actual neighbors' homes. So along this side, because that one was the waterfront, all the homes along this side are also going to be waterfront, so they will be more expensive. We are still in East Side Boca because Boca is rather large, so there's a lot to show, but plus because West Boca is all gated, it's very difficult to get in. These homes right here behind me, these are dry lots, so they are not waterfront, so they are going to be less expensive in general. But that house that I was showing you, that was 2-story, as well as the one right behind me. Some of the homes I can see they have added on, again, because that was built in the 70s. Generally speaking, a lot of these homes were built in the 70s. So if you want a 2-story home and don't want to knock it down, then you are going to add a second level to the existing foundation. This is another home right across the street, and it's so nice and quiet. There's hardly any vehicles on the road as well, but we're not far from the beach either. So again, this is East Boca. If you want to watch more videos like this, go ahead and click here. And if you don't want to miss out on anything else, make sure to subscribe. See you later, alligator.